Thank you. So basically it's why does TiENCHAT comes into the picture? TiENCHAT itself becomes the communications. So the way we have designed this is that we have a encryption messaging, video, voice recording, instant language translations. That means you actually translate in 50 languages. Basically now we only have done about 11. The rest of them, as our funding gets more, we actually done it. And this intelligence on the language is actually learning by AI from vocabulary. So the more you type, the more smarter the system gets. Multi-currency crypto wallet, that's how it's actually, we actually have an inbuilt-in exchange called DEX. So actually, we don't have to actually go up to the exchange. Our chat system actually transacts your transactions. So we have in our pipeline, we have 1,000 tokens around the world, and we already have 100 tokens for friendly parties, because I have about 11 ICOs and I've known more than 500 crypto owners around the world for the last 3 years. So that's how I got the 100 of the very best. So they'll provide me about 40 million of users that I can bring to the system. And then we run our own native blockchain, which is proof of stake, and we actually wrote it from zero. So we're still tweaking up the final, what they call the nodes arrangements, and I just came back to Geneva, so our foundation is going to be set up by end of this month. Then that's why we are releasing next month on the foundations. We use the same lawyers as using on Libra back in Geneva. So we know the market. Then the debt development team is where the interest part that we are coming here. Why? The government in Malaysia is promoting, trying to get more people into the blockchain arena, so by training them. So I found my partner here, TAPE, which has already been the last mile. They're providing this China Union card by end September, October, to provide to the client to actually use that as a access point. So, but they also access to about 500,000 students in Malaysia. So this is where we are looking at it. Then the e-commerce portal, this is very something. Then also crypto payment for merchants. All these have been done. So everything that I have here is all paid from our own pocket to get it done in the last 4 years. So in TiENCHAT, we develop our proprietary, that's our foundation, to drive the force behind the ecosystem. So we actually put 45% of our tokens into the foundation. So we actually put in there, but we run the technology. We actually use that to fund all the technology, fund all the knowledge base that partners fail. Even some fail ICOs. It's not because they fail ICOs, it's because they got the wrong people to market them. So the technology is still there. So why we have these tokens having in our exchange is we help them. I have a very good partner, I can also disclose. He's actually an NSA scientist, also a quantum scientist, and he did the ICO, and then very good at 12%, but his system got hacked up. Even he's a qualified encryption, but the market actually, somebody did a copy version of him, and the whole token, instead of 12.5 cents, now it's resting at 2.5 cents. So it's a very good technology. Everything is good, but he could not even afford to launch it because his token is no value. So we actually put his token in our system, and we actually provide that encryption. So in our mission, we are working towards meeting all the features in the blockchain space. That's why I say we are last mile. So we are friends to everybody. We are always putting everything up to make sure that all these are what we want to achieve at the end of the day. Okay, in our system, all these the most modern, you just saw on the video, our biometric card. This is the best partnership we have because 70% of all the blockchains users itself are not crypto. They are just traditional. So if you tell them to have download an app, I'd rather give them a cold wallet. I'd rather give them a card, but run by my blockchain. So even like my disasters program and this World Bank Pay program, which they were doing about 250 million farmers in Africa. So how do you get them in? Is you want to make sure that their cotton, when they put up there at 300 kilos, I can identify them, but I don't need any other internet. All I need is a mobile phone. I can identify you with the cards, with the biometrics, and I know that when I transfer the data, World Bank will lend the money, 70% or whatever they need. And this is our own biometric card, and it's fingerprint. And this is a developed technology for 6.5 years. It's our partner from France, and it's very proven in casinos. because this is where the KYC, everything in it. So this is self-KYC. And this is where currently we are building the GPS location. It's not location, it's actually when you tap and find the last place of recording, we actually put the data in. And this is where we go back to resource. The way we actually goes out is a community structure. We bring people in to help us enhance and build our whole blockchain. So our TiENCHAT becomes the front line and to move in. This is how we create as a disruptor, as a digital asset mask, efficient payment, and record keeper, which we have done all. Now, this is what Gartner has said, and I think we will be a $10 billion company in the next 5 years. Thank you.